like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love.
Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. This is my review for Black Ink Crew season 7 episode 7. I got confused. Ignore the clothes behind me. I did some more shopping. There's some more stuff I gotta put up. Anyway, if you have not done so already, please take a moment and subscribe to my channel. Okay, hey Jaybirds, hey Jaybirds, hey Jaybirds. Do not forget to like the video, comment in the comment section, subscribe, share, all that good stuff, and to also hit the notification bell to let you know when I have new videos up. I will be live on YouTube later today, because y'all will see this on Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Do not forget, I have a post up on my YouTube and on my Instagram asking for your questions for the Friday Night Live in advance. I want to have y'all questions so I can kind of know what they are to get to answering them and not having to consistently like look down and scroll and find or whatever. So if you have questions, go to the video on my YouTube channel or comment on my Instagram and put your question in so I can answer it. There will still be questions being asked on the live, but I'm going to like have a time for that. Like I don't want to come in like at 10:05 and I got 15 questions. It's like, yeah, so if you have questions already, go ahead and put them, you know, there so I can kind of have them already ready for you guys. So it's gonna be a little bit different. I'm gonna see how that works to make it be more structured so I can kind of read y'all comments, because I'll be so busy looking at the questions I can't read y'all comments. So that's what I'm trying to accomplish. Anyway, this episode of Black Ink Crew, it made me feel two different kind of ways. At one point I was pissed off, and then at the end I was like, whoa, okay. So we see Donna, and she's saying how her and Alex are still not in a good space, because he is still upset with her about the whole Mo thing, and she's like, I want to talk to him, but he ain't talking to me. And I feel like if someone isn't talking to you, you just keep talking to him. You know, just keep talking to him. So we then see, because it's a shop talking. So when then Toki walks in, Donna like, fuck this shit, I'm out. Donna does not want to be hanging around Toki at all. And Toki like, I don't know why she mad at me. Like, I didn't steal her friend's job. Like, Jada didn't have no job. Like, Jada got fired. Like, I didn't take her job. I mean, you didn't take her job, but at the same time, she don't want to hang out with the person who has her friend's job. Is it petty, Donna? Absolutely. But you know, sometimes loyalty is everything. Anyway, you know, we do see C's telling everybody how they're going to be going on a group team building, you know, trip or whatever. But we just came back from New Orleans. That shit wasn't team building, because Sky got punched in the face, Donna got fired, Ward got fired, Jada got fired. It was so much bullshit going on, and y'all didn't even heal from that damn thing. So they like, well, okay, you know, we're gonna have to do this. I think they do this every season now. They take a little trip and try to fix it, but it, you know, it'd be stupid as hell. We then see Donna at home, and Jada comes by to visit. Jada come in all distraught. She's all sad, like, oh my god, I can't believe it. I'm like, what does she come here to complain about now? A real life situation. She brings up how she damn near died, how her cousins, her friends were at like a typical every year like carnival type of thing or whatever. They was all like in their cars just hanging out as they have done every year in this little annual little festival parade thing. And she says how out the blue people started shooting and shit got crazy. And not the funny part, but the weird thing is, I said, is this a real story? Like, is she making, like, are they making this up for the show? And here comes the live clips of them showing her in the car, blue hair and all. You see a whole big party thing going on, and you can tell that somebody was on like Instagram Live or Facebook Live or whatever. I think it was Instagram Live. And you see all that. You see Jada in the car. You then hear gunshots ring out. And in the video of Jada in the car, you see someone with blood all on them. So it was a real life. She could have died. And I'm like, shit. And again, I tell you all the time, Black Ink Crew have these pockets of real moments that they have sometimes. It be these little pockets where it be, it don't be the bullshit. It be something really happen in their life and they talking about it on the show. So she bring up how her cousin was shot in front of her. Her cousin's in the hospital and they, just hoping the cousin's gonna make it. And for her, she's like, I just kept thinking like that could have been me. Like I could have died. I could have been shot and killed. And I'm having to watch my cousin, bleed out in front of me. And now we're just hoping that my cousin's gonna make it in jail. And I don't, not in jail, in prison. Damn it. In the hospital. Girl, why you in prison, in jail? She brings up how, I'm pregnant with a baby and it could have been me. Like my that could have been taken away from me. I don't believe Jada pregnant anymore because, this season wasn't recorded that long ago, I don't think. And on her Instagram, she don't post about no baby. So I'm still wondering now where the baby gonna come into later. Anyway, but she just so sad and so distraught, and she has every reason to be because again, she literally escaped a near death experience. You know what I'm saying? But her family, her cousin was shot in front of her. So that is a very, 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 very traumatic thing. I have seen someone get shot. Luckily, the person was only shot in their leg, and they didn't that can still be bad, can bleed out. But still seeing someone shot and bleeding is a very shocking thing. So I can completely 100% understand her, her issue with it all. And Donna I'm so sorry. So Donna was just being a good friend, being there for us. So it was really cute. We do see how they all go to these whole team building activities, getaway or whatever, and it's raining when they supposed to leave. It was supposed to be something like some pool, so it's raining and they can't go to the pool thing. I don't know why C's put Sky in charge or anything, because Sky can't even control her goddamn self. How she gonna plan some team building shit when she got 18 people in her own head who can't work together? Anyway, we do see that Bae isn't going because of course Bae got the baby, and of course Jada isn't going too because Jada. And so, but I'm like, how are you having a team building situation and the whole team ain't there? I'm very confused about that. I don't know how that's going to work. We do see on the bus, because they're driving around somewhere else. So Alex and Donna are still both being childish, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because Alex is upset that Donna won't acknowledge him or won't, because he said she don't even act like she realized I'm pissed off. And then she's like, well, he pissed off, he won't talk to me. Two kids who bad at each other don't want to talk, but it was what it was. Because he, because she, it's stupid. It is what it is. Because she say he acting funny, and he well, you know what I'm saying, she want to address me acting funny. I'm like, I need y'all both to cut that bullshit out. So back in New York, we see the reason as to why Bae not there. One, Bae still on leave, I'm guessing, because she don't be around that much. And her and Rob are at home being parents to the baby. And she brings up how it's much harder than she thought it would be, beforehand. And how, they're both busy working all the time or whatever. And so, with them working a lot, they just need help or whatever. So she tells him that she invited her mother here to help out with the baby for a month. And he well, why did you talk to me about that? Was she gonna stay? He oh, well, she gonna stay here with us. And he wasn't upset, but he did say how did you make this decision without talking to me first? That's kind of crazy. And he's well, I'm sorry I didn't talk to you about it, but we really do need some help with the baby or whatever. And I get that, but I don't know your mama at all. And I do find it not weird, but I'm surprised this is her mama's first trip to the States, but it was what it was. But sometimes it might take time for a person to get a visa to come over here. So we do see how she said, well, she'll be here tomorrow. And I'm like, damn, bitch, tomorrow? Tomorrow's the next day tomorrow? Okay. So her mom gets there, and at the airport, Bae gives her I Love New York with no I Heart New York shirt and a little Statue of Liberty. I'm looking if that is not the goddamn tourist costume I've ever seen. I'm like, girl, bye. So we find out her mom does not know that Rob is black. Well, at least she don't know that he's not Korean. Okay. And I'm assuming that she don't know he's not Korean. She does not know he's black. I'm like, well, babe, that's a big secret. And not that you tell your parent that you dating a black person, but I do feel if you I feel if I was dating a white person and I say, Mom, I'm dating somebody, he happens to be white, Like, I think I would mention that. So I do think it's weird when a person who is of another race, like, oh, if they're Korean or Japanese, and they're dating like a Mexican or a black person, like, they won't mention it to their parent, and the parent come in like, who is this person? Like, who is this black man? Oh, this man, you know what I'm saying? Look who's coming to dinner. It's just weird. Anyway, you know, so we see that whole thing. Her mom, of course, does not speak any English, and her mama tell her when she walk up that she's fat. I said, damn it, she just had a baby. And Bay like, no, it's not fat. And you know what I'm saying? I'm just, what did she say? I'm thick. And Bay is thick. Okay, it was what it was. But her mom said, I'm going to make you smaller because I'm going to make your food. I said, her mama's rude. Okay, her mama's rude. But she's Chinese. She's Chinese, like, it is what it is. Or she's Asian, so it is what it is. Anyway, we do see them still driving up to the little team building thing, whatever. And, you know, it's all things pointing to maybe they should not go. One, it started raining. Two, the driver got lost. There was a tree in the middle of the road, so they could not get to where they were going the easy way. Okay, the driver had to drive around a whole bunch to get around it. And not only that, you know, once they do get to like this axe throwing location that they're going to chill out for a minute, Donna get a call from Jada, and Jada's still sad and depressed and saying how she just, you know, hates that she's having to be alone right now because she's just so sad and depressed. And so Donna said, well, you know what, we're gonna be at the house chilling, so maybe you should come, you know, chill out with us. And I'm like, Donna, dirty dumb Donna, she be having the best intentions but still be so, girl, just can't do it. Anyway, you know, so she gonna send her the directions and the address to where they're gonna be so that Jada can come down, because again, Jada's upset and she needs to be around people. But I'm like, I would not want to be around Ted or C's. Okay, fuck Ted, fuck C's. Anyway, they go back inside. Well, Donna goes back inside, and they're like throwing axes at targets or whatever. And Scott said, "You gonna throw the axe at the little bullseye or whatever, and when you throw it, like throw out whatever negative thing that you know that's in you." I said, "Well, she gonna be doing a whole bunch because everything in her is negative." I'm like, "That's gonna take a long ass time." Alex, however, throws his thing. He said, "I'm getting rid of people who misuse me, and also Donna." I said, "Well, goddamn it, whole person, Alex." I'm just like, I don't know what to do. They make it to this house, okay? The little house. It was a nice little house or whatever, in like the middle of nowhere, I would say. And Sky is naked, like she's butt ass naked, like naked in the kitchen, running around, shaking her tits. I'm like, who wants a naked Sky running around? I just feel like Sky titties leak Hennessy and her coochie drip cognac and cranberry juice, and who wants that all over the place? I mean, I don't want to hang out with my friends who feel the need to get naked in the kitchen or just to be sitting around naked all around. The only time I want somebody around me naked is when we both naked and we doing things. I mean, that's just my personal opinion. I don't want my friends around me naked for no reason. And I've had friends who, if I'm at their house or whatever and they getting dressed, they take a shower, they may be naked that way. But it's not like you're not just in the kitchen drinking a Heineken, you know, shaking it or whatever, and run around like, yay! Like, you ain't out here like this having fun, nigga. No, bitch. Put some look, I'm a firm believer, and at least have panties on. I don't want coochie juice on nothing. Like, put on some panties, bitch. Okay, please do that, because you know, if you at home walking around naked, that's your own place. But I'm still a believer in put your panties on, because bitch, if I come over, I don't want to be on your couch if your naked coochie been on your couch. Put some panties on, bitch. And so Sky walking around naked, butt ass naked. I'm like, why? That's just nasty. Ugh. It's communal space. And then we seen Kit Nip titties was out. She was topless. I'm like, y'all hoes is crazy. Anyway, and they was hopping around in trash bags, which looked like it was fun. Okay, it's like playing, you know, the little sack game or whatever. But Sky hopping around naked. Anyway, we see Donna. That made me mad. We see Donna is trying to get Alex on her good side. No, trying to get Alex on his good side. So she lit some candles, got some flowers. My battery's low, people. So let's see if we can get it done before I get, because that's at 20%. But Donna trying to get him to feel better, whatever. She got some candles, some flowers. some steak. Okay, she made him a whole little steak or whatever, and it's real romantic like. And he come in like, what you doing? Oh, this is for you, baby. And then, you know, they have a little conversation, and you know, she like, I just want you to forgive me. He like, it's gonna take more than some flowers and some food, you know, and some candles. She like, look, I'm sorry. He like, you know, I'm just upset that you did not tell me about Mo before you went and did it. Like, why would you lie to me? I didn't lie. Like, I didn't tell you because you were dealing with your father, and I didn't want to you know, bombard you with other stuff. And I felt like after I gave him his stuff, I would tell you. She's like, but I didn't even meet with him. Like, he was only coming to get his stuff, and that was it. He actually never came. But I didn't tell you solely because you already had enough on your plate, and I didn't want to, you know what I'm saying, make anything worse for you. I was doing it for you. And then she said, this is what I said. I said she loved him. She said, you know what I'm saying, I dead ass love you. When anyone say I dead ass love you, if you put dead ass for anything, it's real. She said, I dead ass love you. And I was like, Donna dead ass love him. Like, Donna loves Alex, and Alex loves Donna. It's the weirdest. It's crazy. Okay, he like, I love you too. It was cute. They kissed or whatever, so they make up or whatnot. Donna, look, people rag on Donna and say, oh, she's a hoe, she's a bitch, whatever. She was promiscuous, but her and Alex are seen to be a real couple. They post with each other on social media. They be vacationing together. I feel like they are a real couple. Okay? And they a cute little real dirty couple. He dirty, she dirty, excuse me. And they look dirty together. And I think it's wonderful. Okay? And they only look dirty because they have so many tattoos. But I like them together. It's they mesh. They work. Okay, and it was what it was. She then say, I also thought, you know, we can get matching T-bone steak tattoos. I'm like, matching T-bone steaks. So he bring up the first meal that Donna cooked for him was a T-bone steak. So they always kind of, that's like a little symbol of them. So Donna drew like little T-bones, and so she tattooed him and he tattooed her. And his tattoo came out nice. And I was like, you don't let Donna tattoo you? Boy, he let Donna tattoo him. He love her. Like, you can't let Donna tattoo you if you don't love Donna. Don't have it that way. And again, they're a cute little dirty couple. So the next day, they're at the house. It's the next morning, and they're like, okay, we're gonna play like beer pong. And they all sitting around, and in walks Jada. Hey y'all. Not Sky. Donna's happy. Hey Jada. So within the first, Jada ain't even fully blinked her eyelashes yet. She ain't even fully took the blue hair out her face, and Ted already didn't call her 5 bitches. Bitch, what you doing here? Bitch, why you here? Bitch, 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 bitch. You know what I'm saying? We don't care about what you got going on. We don't care about what's going on in your life. Why won't you go away? You a stalker. Why the fuck are you here? Why you keep popping up? And everyone looking at him like, well, damn, nigga, she just got like, okay, we get it, but Ted is the kind of man that I feel like no father would want their daughter to be with. Ted and C's are so disrespectful to women. Okay? And the sad part about it is C's has a daughter. And I really wonder, like, C's, would you want your daughter to do like Ted? Would you want her to do like you? The way y'all treat and talk about women is horrible. And I'm telling y'all, the show that one time pissed me off, and I was like, I don't know why I watch it, but I still watch it. However, I wholeheartedly feel like Ted and C's are pieces of shit in respect to how they respect women. And I feel like I want them both to catch a curable STD. Like, well, no, you know what? Let them catch herpes. Let them catch herpes in the dick. You know what I'm saying? Let them do that. Let them be whole usher out in these streets. Because they just disrespectful to women. And I feel like they some dirty dick niggas. And they both are, oh my god, the nerves. And the way he instantly got mad and was going off pissed me off. Because what gives you the right to talk about her like that and just tell her how no one gives a fuck about what happens with you? Who says that? You know who says that? An asshole man who does not respect women. And any woman who sees him talk to any other woman like that, how do you like him after the fact? You know what I'm saying? Like, anyway, it pissed me off. So she starts crying. I damn near died. You know, so I damn near died, and I did not want to be by myself. And I'm like, fuck. And when she said it, everybody started looking like shit, because they all felt shitty. Okay? And Donna said, y'all don't know what, you know, when Donna said, y'all don't know what happened to her, then Ted said, we don't give a fuck about what happened to her. And I said, that's that bullshit. Then Jada started crying, saying, you know, I almost died the other day or whatever. I almost died, and I did not want to be by myself. And they're like, what? She tells them what happened. And they all feel like shit when she said, my cousin got shot in front of me. I could have died. Like, my cousin in the hospital still fight for their life or whatever. And you know what I'm saying? I just did not want to be by myself. Ted then said, you know what? Nah, I feel like a complete dickhead. Because you are a complete dickhead, Ted. You are a piece of shit ass dickhead. You know what I'm saying? He said how he's double shooting and people dying, so he feels bad about how he was talking about her. C say, you know what I'm saying? I'm so sorry too. You know what I'm saying? Even though we went through some bullshit, you know, we don't. Because Ted said, I can't believe, you know, it would have been crazy if she would have died. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, it shouldn't take someone down there dying for you to respect them as a human being. Like, it shouldn't take that. And the fact that Jada had to down there die, for them to disrespect her as a human fucking being and as a person on the show, it just pissed me off. And then, you know, C said, like, you know, even though, you know, some bullshit happened or whatever, you still family, we still fuck with you. And they all hug her. And that's all I want, big happy ass family. So she had to damn it die for that to happen. Piss me off. It pissed me off. But whatever. So, in that whole thing, now it's all kumbaya. But it's still fuck you Ted all day. Anyway, you know, Bae mom gets to the house, and she meets Rob for the first time. First of all, when she walked in, I don't know if she spoke in Korean, we just didn't know it, but she walked in, instantly went and picked the baby up. Was it me? Or was she real tough picking the baby up? I mean, she kind of like, I'm like, damn, be careful, grandma. What are you doing? She was just so forceful with it. I'm like, what's going on? See, I lost my whole page. I'm like, she was just so forceful. I'm like, what's going on here? But, you know, she then said how, damn it, where'd it go? Oh, so, you know, the mama talking in Korean, is she Korean? Asian? I don't know. She's speaking a different language. And Rob was like, oh, what's she saying? But she's saying, like, you know, Rob should not be in here with his shoes on. He should take his shoes off the table. I'm like, first of all, that's their house. Calm down, mama. Calm down. So Bae C, okay, she's not gonna like this stuff. So she wasn't tripping about him not being Korean or whatever, but she was saying other stuff. But Bae was like, I'm gonna just translate the wrong shit to each person, and they won't have any issues. Yes, they will, because she's gonna probably try to flat that man's tires. So when the mama said, well, he should move his shoes or whatever, you know, he should not be walking around his house in his shoes with a baby crawling. The baby's 2 weeks old. The baby's not crawling yet. Okay, the baby's not crawling at all, and it's okay. And I'm like, again, that's his house. That's their house. They should be okay. And Bae like, well, no, she's saying that, you know, she likes you. And then I'm like, what is he saying? Oh, he said you're very, very pretty. And she lying. Okay, lying like a dog. Anyway, so she feel like I can just lie to them about what the other one said, and they won't be no wiser. Bae, girl. Then she say how, oh yeah, she gonna stay here and she gonna take our room. I'm like, first of all, well, at least just change the sheets. Because I'm like, I'm funny acting about anybody sleeping in the bed that people had sex in. And I'm like, I would not want my mama sleeping in the bed that I had sex in. Like, that's how I'm like, when I move, I want a whole separate room for my mom to have space if she here. And also for my nephew. Because I'm like, you know, it's just weird. Anyway, so that was the whole thing with Bae. So now, you know, back at the little the little house or whatever. Everyone having a good time. Laughing, talking, drinking, enjoying each other's time. All good vibes all around. Okay. Toki, I think Tati and Sky in the jacuzzi. And they in the jacuzzi talking, laughing, whatever. Toki phone rings. Okay. Her phone rings, or it's either a phone call or like a message that came up on her phone, and she looked at it. And when she looked at it, her whole body, demeanor, all of it flipped. Like a whole switch flipped. Okay? Like, that quick. And she just, like, starts crying. She's crying, send me home. Send me home. And they like, what's wrong with you? I can't believe this. I can't. You're gonna just call me. So it's the phone call set her off, but she didn't answer the phone. Like nothing. It's just a phone call and the person who called her. So Sky, Tati. I think it was Sky and Tati. At least I know it was Sky. It may have even been Melody. Was looking like they kept saying like, well, what's wrong? Like, what's wrong? What's wrong? And she was like not even talking to them. She was just talking in general. Like I can't believe this shit. So she go in the house, okay, but no one knows what's wrong with her because again the phone call, she did not answer the phone. So she's going in the house and she kind of like talking stuff around a little bit and she's yelling at the top of her lungs, wrap it the fuck up, wrap it the fuck up, I'm going home, send me home, wrap it up. I'm looking like what? And it was bizarre. It was very, very bizarre. Okay, so she kind of having them up and Sky like, I think she having like a manic app, like something happened to her and that phone call triggered it. So Sky saw it in her. Why? Because Sky is the same way. So Sky like, okay, she not in her right mind right now. Something fucking with her. But Sky for some reason couldn't get in the house because I don't know. Anyway, but Toki got in the house. So Toki upstairs, but then Toki see Tati. Matter of fact, it wasn't Tati. Because Tati was in the house. Tati is laughing at it. Okay, she's laughing. Toki like, why the fuck you laughing? I'm like, oh shit, bitch. Oh shit. Okay, so Toki is like trying Tati. But I feel like she's saying like, bitch, if you try me, I'm gonna fight you. Like, what the fuck you laughing at me for, bitch? It's a whole thing. Tati gonna then say, you know what I'm saying? She need to calm down or she gonna get put down. Tati, you ain't put shit down the whole time since you been on the show. You don't put down no drink, no dick, no nothing, okay? You don't put nothing down, bitch. Sit the fuck down. Tati will wipe the floor with your ass, okay? Girl the fuck back. Anyway, Donna then see, oh, this is kind of perfect chance. I can like fuck with and like fight her. Donna dumb. That was really fucking super Donna. So Donna like, what's wrong with you? You real dumb. I'm like, Donna, you see something wrong with her. But Donna being the dumb person she is, whatever. So Sky outside trying to get in, and you see security walking around her because they on alert because she acting crazy. So you hear Sky yelling, stop, don't. She's, she's not okay. Like, she having an episode, like, leave alone or whatever. And so security, of course, separate them. But Tati going crazy. And the reason she going crazy is because the men are touching her. Because she's yelling, don't touch me. Let me go. And she's getting more and more wild because, again, she's having a whole episode. And these men touching her and send her off. But they don't know that. Because, again, Toki, I mean Toki. If I'm saying that, I mean Toki. Toki has not told anyone what's wrong. But security is carrying her out the house because, again, she's cussing, fussing, fighting or whatever. So they take her out. You hear Sky's like, she's having some kind of breakdown, like, cut it out. Okay, she got a phone call and she snapped something happening to her. That's what's wrong. So Mel go outside with her because security is literally dragging her out the house, taking her to the car to calm down. And she's still yelling at everybody, you know what I'm saying? And they trying like, they like, Toki, calm down. And she like, you know what I'm saying? I can't believe he touched me. And they like, what? So again, they're trying to calm her down. So Mel walk out and she's trying to figure out what's going on to see what the problem is. So now Toki crying. She's crying and saying how someone touched her and did things to her. And she's saying, I'm sorry, he touched me, you know what I'm saying? He did things to me, you know what I'm saying? That man hurt me and I was in denial, you know what I'm saying? The person, he abused me in all ways possible. He did, all inside. And she's just talking. And Mel is like listening to her, but also like standing back enough so that she doesn't feel attacked. And she's like holding her hands up so she just don't feel attacked. Because again, it was like an out of body experience. It was so weird to see it. Because she was talking like, you know what I'm saying, I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to fight anybody, you know what I'm saying, but that man hurt me, and I was in denial, and I denied and kept it hid for so long, you know what I'm saying, I had to cover it up for so long, and you know what I'm saying, you realize, okay, someone abused her in some shape, way, form, or fashion. And, you know, Mel, again, is, I like how Mel handled it. Okay, Mel stood there, listened to her, did not try to touch her. The reason she blew up with security was because they touched her. And people who have been raped, molested, abused, when they're triggered, they don't want anyone to touch them. When you touch them, we go crazy. Okay, that's just what it is. I've had that problem before too. So Mel bring up how, you know, I've been raped before, and, you know what I'm saying, I know how it feels. I'm so sorry that it happened to you. I know it's hard. I'm sorry for what you've been through. She said, but however, you're here for a reason, and, you know what I'm saying, you will be fine, and you will eventually be an inspiration to other people. And so Mel kind of talked her down off her ledge and let her explain why she flipped out. The person who called her was the person who abused her. And so she was upset, like, I had to have been abused by this person for so long, and whatever happened, and then they calling me as if everything cool, and you know what you did to me. You know what you, I had that same, I had a relative who molested me when I was younger, like, tried to call me like years later. I'm like, bitch, the fuck you want? So like, it do trigger you to be angry. You know what I'm saying? So I can completely get that. So for her, she then, after she was calm, she asked Mel, can I hug you? Can I hug you? I was like, yeah. And Mel hugged her. And then it goes off. So that's why I said this episode, at some points I was pissed off, but at other points I was, you know, I felt so bad for Jada and her, you know, her situation, and, you know, Toki and her situation. That's why I say these shows sometimes touch on really serious stuff, and it's what draws me back in. Okay, so it was a good episode. I want to see where they go from here. I do wonder if Toki will address it anymore. So, but it was a powerful ending to see her flip like that, and for her to have to come back down to reality, to how she's not still in that situation at that moment, but she was just so upset that this person had the balls to call her that she kind of just flipped and went off. So crazy. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Do not forget to like, to comment, to subscribe, to share this video, and to hit that notification bell, because it lets you know when I am up again. Anyway, I'm done. Peace.
It's like love, 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 and music.